How to identify qualified prospects.
Here is an uncomfortable truth. Not everyone who talks to you is a prospect, and trying to convince someone who does not fit is the fastest way to drain yourself and fall back into chasing. The art is not in speaking to everyone the same way, but in recognizing who deserves your best energy. Not all conversations are the same. Identifying the qualified prospect allows you to serve better and avoid exhausting yourself chasing someone who does not fit. Today you learn to recognize them with respect and from attraction.
What a qualified prospect is and what it is not.
A qualified prospect is simply someone with a real pain or desire that you can help solve and who shows openness to solving it. It is not someone who has money or someone I like. It is someone who has the need and the willingness. And qualifying is not judging the person. It is assessing the fit between what they need and what you offer right now. Someone may not be qualified today and become qualified in 6 months.
A qualified prospect is not the person you prefer. It is someone with a real need and openness to solve it. The signs of a qualified prospect.
Throughout the conversation, these signs indicate qualification. The more of them appear, the more qualified they are.
Questions that qualify without sounding like an interrogation.
Qualification comes from the natural conversation you already know how to lead. The same questions that build trust also give you, along the way, the information you need to qualify. By asking about their situation, their pain, their desire, and what they have tried, you discover whether there is a real need and openness. You do not need a cold interrogation. By listening carefully, qualification appears on its own. If someone tells you about a real pain and shows a desire to change, you already have your answer.
What to do with someone who is not qualified? Treat them well.
Here is the attraction nuance that makes the difference. Someone who is not qualified right now, you do not dismiss with contempt or disappear on them. You treat them just as well, give them value if you can, and leave them with a good impression. Why? Because people change. Maybe they will be qualified in a few months. Because they know other people, they may recommend you. And because attraction is based on treating everyone well, qualifying is deciding where you put your follow-up energy, not who you treat with respect. Everyone deserves that.
Qualifying decides where you invest your energy, not who you respect. Everyone is treated well. The opposite mistake, dismissing too quickly.
Be careful not to become too much of a qualifier and dismiss people at the first sign. Sometimes, someone who seems uninterested just needs a little more conversation and trust before they open up. Do not confuse not qualified with not comfortable yet. Qualification becomes clear throughout the conversation. It is not decided in the first message. Give it room, listen, provide value, and let the signs appear.
Real example.
Marta used to speak to everyone with the same intensity and ended up exhausted, spending hours on people who only wanted to chat. She learned to read the signs. When someone showed real pain, a desire to change, and asked questions, she gave them all her energy and follow-up. With someone who was only passing the time, she was just as kind, but did not invest hours. Result: the same results, or more, with less exhaustion, because she focused her energy where there was fit, while treating everyone well.
Common mistakes.
Treating every conversation the same. You drain yourself and dilute your energy. Focus it where there is fit. Qualifying based on money or personal liking. What qualifies is real need and openness, not your preferences. Dismissing with contempt or disappearing. Treat everyone well. They may change or recommend you. Dismissing too quickly. Do not confuse not qualified with not comfortable yet. Give it room.
Practical advice.
As you talk, keep the signs of qualification in mind like a soft compass, not a rigid label. Ask yourself, does this person have a real pain or desire that I can help solve? And do they show openness? If the answer is yes, give them your best energy and follow-up. If it is no, or not yet, treat them just as well and keep the door open. That way you invest your time wisely without losing closeness with anyone. You now know who deserves your best energy. When a qualified prospect asks to know more, it is time to present your information or your opportunity the right way. In the next lesson, we will see how to present your information or product without falling into aggressive selling.